The kicking team set up to boot it away.
Moses with the kick. And he's tackled.
First and 10. Johnson on the handoff.
Wrapped him up. Mills with the tackle. That will push them back 3 yards.
Second down, 7 yards to go. They'll send a player in motion. Johnson on the handoff.
And he's tackled. Gain of 8 on the play.
Third down, 14 yards to go.
He steps back to pass. That's the end of that play. That will go for about 5 yards.
First and 10. Motion right. Johnson on the handoff.
He'll be tackled near the 45. That will go for about 8 yards.
Second down. Johnson on the handoff.
And he's brought to the turf. That'll go for 9 yards.
First down and 10 to go. Johnson on the handoff.
And he's brought down before making it too far. That will be good for about 1.
Second down. Johnson's back to pass.
He finds a target on the right side of the field. Tackle made by Barton. That will be a loss of 2.
The offense sets up under center.
Fires a rocket. Penalty marker on the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. They're going to get the receiver for pass interference here. And they'll keep the play instead of taking the penalty.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Larson will boot it away here. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll start things off from the 20.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He turns it upfield, and he wisely slides down. That's good for about 7 yards.
Second down, 3 yards to go.
Fake handoff. He'll keep it himself and look to run. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
Third play of the drive. Player in motion.
Toss to the left side. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 11.
The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set.
The runner takes the pitch left. He's put to the turf. That will go for about 8 yards.
Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Player in motion to the right.
He makes the handoff to the left side. And he's taken down. Tackled by Shelton. They'll lose 1 on the play.
Third down. 13 yards to go.
Francis with the handoff. And he's taken down. Tackled by Shelton. They'll lose a couple of yards there.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
Gibbs boots it away. Tackle after returning it up near the 25-yard line.
The offense will start things off from the 25.
He hands it to the runner on the left side. And he'll be tackled near the line. That will be good for about 1.
The offense comes in on second down. 3 yards to go.
He's got a target near the 25. Samuels makes the tackle. Gain of 10 on the play.
First and 10. Johnson's back to pass.
He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. They'll lose 1 on the play.
The offense comes in on second down. 11 yards to go. Johnson on the handoff.
And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Short gain of 2.
The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go. Johnson's back to pass.
The pass is incomplete.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
Larson kicks it away. He's tackled.
The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Francis whips it. And down he goes. Gain of 6 on the play.
Second down. 13 yards to go.
Francis steps back into the pocket. Gibbs into the backfield. It's a sack. That will do it for the third quarter. A one-sided matchup so far.
Third and long for the offense.
Rockets one. It's pulled in by Dorsey. And he's immediately brought down. A huge gain by the offense.
First and 10.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He throws it deep along the sideline. And he will be brought down by Horton. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play.
First and 10 for the offense.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He's got a receiver off to the left. He snags it out of the air. Touchdown!
The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Moses with the kick. And the extra point is good. That will bridge the gap a bit.
The kicking team set up to boot it away.
Moses kicks it away. He is picked up and brought down.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
He drops back into the pocket. He's trapped. He's down. Walton with the sack. Loss of 6 on the play.
Second down and long. The receiver goes into motion. Johnson's back to pass.
Makes the throw deep over the middle. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete.
Third down. Player in motion to the left. Johnson's back to pass.
Reeled in that long pass. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown!
They're setting up for the extra point.
The kick is up. And it sails through. They'll extend their lead with that score.
Here comes the kicking team.
Samuels will kick it. He is picked up and brought down.
First and 10.
Francis with the handoff. Wrapped up and brought to the turf. Shelton got him. They'll lose a couple yards there.
The offense sets up under center.
Francis back to pass. And Holt gets a hold of him for the sack. Loss of 9.
Third down. Player in motion.
He drops back into the pocket. Francis whips it. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Gibbs boots it away. And the defender got him down.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Johnson's back to pass.
He makes the throw over the middle. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Penalty flag on the field. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. And they'll take the penalty.
First and goal. Johnson on the handoff.
And Walton brings him down. That'll bring up second down.
Second and goal. Johnson on the handoff.
He steps in for 6.
The offense sets up for the point after.
There's a flag on the play. They're going to flag the defense for encroachment. They will accept the penalty.
They're setting up for the extra point.
And Samuels will boot it away. And the extra point is good. That score extends their lead.
And onto the field comes the kicking team.
And Samuels will boot it away. He's put to the turf.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Steps into the pocket. Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for about 2.
Second down for the offense.
Francis steps back into the pocket. Goodman's into the backfield. Got him for the sack. That'll bring up third down.
Third play of the drive. Motion left.
Francis back to pass. He finds the target up near the 40. Brown on the reception. And he is down. Gain of 7 on the play.
Fourth play of the drive.
Francis steps back into the pocket. And it's intercepted. He steps out of bounds.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Receiver in motion.
The QB gives it away on a draw. And he will be brought down by Cook. Gain of 11.
First and 10 for the offense. Johnson's back to pass.
He finds a target over the middle of the end zone. The pass is incomplete.
Four linemen and 3 linebackers for the defense.
He'll pitch it off to the right side. And he will be brought down by Cook. Gain of 3 on the play.
The offense comes in on third down. 7 yards to go. Johnson lets it rip, and it's caught for the score. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single point attempt here.
Samuels will kick it. And it sails through. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score.
Lining up for the kickoff.
And Samuels will boot it away. That's the end of that play.
The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He pulls it in. Goodman with the tackle. Gain of 18 on the play.
1st and 10 for the offense.
Dropping back. Francis whips it. Snagged out of the air. Brought to the ground by Gibbs. A huge gain by the offense.
Third play of the drive.
Francis steps back into the pocket. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
Second and 10.
Francis lets it go. It's pulled in by Dorsey. Gain of 14 on the play.
First and 10 for the offense.
Francis steps back into the pocket. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
Second down and 10 to go.
Francis steps back into the pocket. The pass is incomplete.
Seventh play of the drive.
Francis back to pass. Incomplete pass.
Fourth down and 10 to go.
Francis back to pass. It's pulled in by Dorsey, and he will be brought down by Horton. Gain of 15.
2 receivers for the offense.
Francis whips it, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete.
Second down and goal for the offense.
He finds the target. Up. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Moses kicks it away. And it sails through. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score.
They're lining up for a kickoff conversion. It will be 4th and 12 from their own 28.
Francis back to pass. He tosses a floater, and he's got it. And he is down. Gibbs with the tackle. That's good enough to convert. The offense will keep the ball, and it will be 1st and 10.
First down and 10 to go.
Francis back to pass. Batted down and incomplete.
Second and 10.
Francis lets it go. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete.
Third down and 10 to go.
Francis back to pass. It's up. It is caught. And he's hit right away and taken down. And the offense will call timeout here. They will have 2 remaining. Gain of 20 on the play.
1st and 10 for the offense.
Francis back to pass. And he misses his target.
The defense lines up in a 4-3.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He pulls it in, and he'll be pulled down immediately. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their 2nd of the half. Gain of 15.
1st and goal.
QB back to pass. Tosses a pass. Goodman with the tackle. The offense calls a timeout. That will be their last timeout. Gain of 1 on the play.
2nd down and goal for the offense.
He drops back to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
Third and goal.
Francis lets it go. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown!
They're setting up for the extra point.
Moses kicks it away. And the kick will fly off to the side. No good! That will eat away at the lead a bit.
They're lining up for a kickoff conversion. It will be 4th and 12 from their own 28.
He drops back, sets his feet and throws. Tipped away and incomplete. They're unable to convert, and the defense will take over.
The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down.
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running.
The offense comes in on 2nd down. 12 yards to go.
And he takes a knee. And it is over. This one is in the books. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.